All right, so the first thing I'm going to have you guys do, just like we've done before, is I want you to open up Safari. Okay, so what you're going to do is we're going to get the poem, right? And you're going to, then you're going to bring it into the annotation app that we've used before. So if everybody opens up Safari, in Safari, I want you to go to bit.ly, bit.ly, I'll write it up on the board, but then I will, so bit.ly / you're going to do capital KSK, and then you're going to spell this. It's going to be the name of the poem that we're looking at today. It's Ozymandias. Okay, so you're going to make sure you capitalize the KSK, and then what you'll do is you'll go to the, if you type in Ozymandias, it goes Ozymandias, then you should pop up with a Dropbox link. Beautiful. Excellent. We're getting there almost. You would do me a favor and go, you open up Safari. Open up Safari, so we'll go to Safari. And I want you to type in that web address right up there. Yes, so you should be right at Dropbox. When you get to that Dropbox link,
Just sign in.
Nope, you don't need to sign in, just go ahead and hit download. So you may not need to, you don't need this thing. Yep, hit download. What it'll do is that it's going to bring up the poem perfect. It's going to bring up the poem in the browser there. Go ahead and tap once. You tap once. I'll show you on Zach's real quick. You tap once. Then there's this gray bar that pops up. And I want you to open it in GoodNotes. Okay? So first type in, yep, you have it right there. Beautiful. The BIT got I think. Oh, not logged up. Okay, so if you hit open in, yep, tap it, good, open in GoodNotes. Perfect. Excellent. Now, if GoodNotes is being kind of funny and it says there's not enough room in GoodNotes, so you can go delete something in GoodNotes, like whatever. Yep, you can either, so you create a new notebook or you can do import below. Excellent, you're in the exact right spot, so what I want you to do is hit download. Perfect, so you can delete anything else that's in GoodNotes. If you tap and hold, just tap and hold, or you can edit, actually just gonna, this one's edit. Tap on it and then delete it. Good. You're in GoodNotes. Now remember, excellent, remember right there, so hit download. When you're in GoodNotes, remember we've used the highlighter tool before, we used the pen tool before. So what I want you to do is put your name at the very, so when you get to the point in GoodNotes so you can draw on it, I want you to put your name up at the top. Okay, remember you can zoom in, play with the pen tool, you can highlight your name. Go ahead and delete one of them. That's it right now, but it won't come in because it doesn't have enough room right now. So we'll just delete those. Okay. Now we'll go back here. Now go ahead and open it in GoodNotes. So Annie, did you have to do the same thing? Go delete the documents that are in, Emma, if you want to show Anna too. Delete the documents that are in GoodNotes, and then bring that in. Go ahead and put your name. Beautiful. You're in the right spot, so what I'm going to have you do right now is open in GoodNotes. So now remember, so we had the file that I had online. Okay, I gave you the PDF, and now you're bringing the PDF into an app. So you're going to actually, you're close. I'm going to have you delete these. No. Okay, go back and do that one more time. Tap gently. There you go. Open in GoodNotes. And then when you open that up for a minute, you're in the exact. Good. Now, so if you're in GoodNotes, open in GoodNotes. Perfect. So go ahead and open it. This is you're in the, and you open it like this. Good. Now I want you to see how we have a highlighter, a pen tool and a highlighter tool. I want you to use the pen. Oh, good. Have you used this one before? Maybe you're just checking out. Put your name up at the top. Maybe put your, yeah. We're gonna have to write some things on that. So.
Can we change the color?
You can change the color, but what I should see right at the top right now is your name in the pen. Good. You can highlight your name. Highlight your name in like pink. Good. So I'm gonna have you delete those. Yep. And now we'll go, and then we're done. Now let's go back, and now let's open it in GoodNotes. Perfect. Tap on it. Good. Use the pen tool. Put your name up at the top. Because what I can see when you guys use the pen tool to effectively write your name and not make too much of a mess with stragglers, is that I can see that you not only remember how to use the pen tool, but like also the different colors of the highlighter. And we're going to be doing all sorts of work on this, Brendan, so you want to make sure that you erase that in a second, okay? All right. So with that said, let's see if we can get. Looks like I'm going to sign in. I'm going to get you. Now, when we talk about close reading. So I'll give you the kind of the close reading ideas and the spiel while I sign into the computer up here. For close reading, okay, we've done this annotation work all year. You guys are pros at it, to be perfectly honest, okay? We're going to read the poem 3 times. The idea that rereading the poem, the first time you're going for the general understanding. You're like, okay, do I know what's going on in this poem? The second time you're reading, you're looking for author's craft. Okay, you're saying, okay, how did that happen? And the third time you're reading, you're saying, all right, now I'm going to say something smart about this. I'm going to put my pieces together. I know what happened. I know how they did it. And now I'm going to kind of do that next level of sophistication for thinking. If you really think about it, it's the same as what we've been analyzing all year, right? Writer's intentions, what are you trying to do? What is the craft? Okay, how are they doing it? And then the attention to detail is that's where the simile breaks down. But remember, we've been looking at these things all year. All right. So with that said, let's turn on the computer. I'm going to be in the same spot you are, and then we're going to do some close reading. So here is our brilliant poem. I'm going to read it through once together, and we're going to just try to figure out what's going on in this poem, okay? The general understanding. So, it is called Ozymandias. It's by Percy by Shelley. So here we go. I met a traveler, actually, pause for a second. As we're reading through, there's going to be a couple words you may not understand. What I want you to do, everybody click to the pink highlighter right now. On the highlighter, tap on the, you might double tap on the highlighter and show me the pink highlighter. If there's a word you don't understand, I want you to highlight it in pink. Because what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to go around and I'm going to say, oh look, it looks like everybody gets stuck on this word. Okay, so word you don't understand, highlight it in pink. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things. The hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and to spare. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. Okay, now I'm trying to think. I have a couple words that I know or I get a little stuck on. Doesn't even spare here. Okay. Somebody tell me, if we're going for a general understanding, what is happening in this poem? What is happening? Where are we actually? That might be one thing, right?
In the desert.
Excellent. So we know that we're in the desert. Okay. So if I was going to do a little thesis find to help me out right here, and I was going to do my where. Okay. I know that we're in the desert. And what is it? People who is in the desert? I should say.
The king of Ozymandias.
It's not him particularly. It is his. Somebody help him out. Like he's been dead for a while, I'm going to assume. So how do we know that it's him? It's not necessarily a spear. Go back and look at the.
That says my name is.
Yep. So and actually, what's really nice about that, Jack, is I'm going to mark that because it says on the pedestal these words appear. So I'm going to actually block off what he says right here. So if something is written on a pedestal, what is it usually a pedestal? What's usually on top of a pedestal? Bingo, a statue, right?
No, I don't know.
What were you going to say, Brandon? Okay, I'm going to actually do a whole thesis line. So we know that there is, so what, if in terms of like what is going on, so we have a statue. Okay, now here's my question for you. Is this statue in beautiful condition?
Yeah, always.
Take another peek at the poem and tell me what, look back at how it says it. Maybe tell me, so my question, all right, so I said this, I'm going to change the question a little bit. How do we know that the statue is not in the best, care right now?
Because there's nothing but
Okay.
decay, colossal wreck.
Okay, so excellent. So nothing beside remains, and we know that it's a wreck. Excellent. Give me another, what were you going to say? It's a colossal wreck. Yes. So go look at Brandon, go back up to the top of the poem and tell me how else do we know that this statue has been destroyed or that it is not in the best repair? What else do we know?
Because it says two dash trunkless legs of stone.
Trunkless. If you, so yeah, so what's fallen off the legs of the statue? Have you ever heard of your, yeah, have you ever heard of this called like the trunk of your body? I don't know if that, like, that's a weird, it's not usually like, may not be part of your common like parlance, but this is like the trunk of your body. So we have trunkless legs of stone. So now we know that there's some sort of like pedestal, right? And we have the like feet, and then we have the legs. But we also, next to it, right near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies. Okay?
What's a visage?
Excellent question. If I said something was visual, or if I said it is, if something is visual, what does that mean? You can see it, okay? So visual, the root of it is connected to, okay, being able to see, so it's the face. Okay, so it says, half sunk of shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command. What kind of leader do we think that this guy might be? But this is my face in the sand. It's not particularly the best here. What did you say, Alexa? Excellent. So we're getting the sense that he's some sort of cruel leader, right? Because he's if you're gonna make a statue of yourself, if you really think about it from his end, right? He's like, I'm gonna make a statue of myself, right? And he's frowning. He has this sneer, right? A sneer of cold command. What is it when we have a double sound like cold command, or we have a half sunk a shattered visage lies? That repetition of sound. What is that called? Is that repetition? There's a repetition of cold command. We'll talk about boundless and bare, the lone and level sands. What is that called? I know you guys just did some poetry terms.
Alliteration.
Alliteration, okay.